and welcome to Transcript from the ticket and information and screens of Manchester Piccadilly. 2 days after Christmas. Of course, Christmas tree's still up. Why wouldn't it be? I do hope you've all had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I certainly did. And as the first video after Christmas and the last video of 2024, guys, let's get the other side of this gate line and see what it's like on the 27th of December 2024. Let's go.
Use all the available gates, please. There's more green arrows here. Use the gates here as well.
So, 2 days after Christmas, Manchester Piccadilly is rather busy this morning. It's up to 5 to 10. Although one thing I will say is, I did find it weird when I was getting on the tram to Manchester how quiet they were, considering, you know, it's the week after Christmas, sales are on and there wasn't that many people on the tram. Weird. Replacement buses are going to Crewe today, so I did plan to go there instead, but replacement buses, I thought, no. But all is not lost, because on platform 8 we have, that is, I can confirm, a northern train of the northern colours. I'll put what colours that train's actually in. And it's not the only one either. I've seen one or two others. Well, I hope it's one or two others, unless it's the same train, because I can't see the number, or is it at the front? 323206. Well, how about we go up there and see what Manchester Piccadilly looks like on the 27th of December 2024. So as you will have seen from the panoramic shot that I took at the top of that bridge, which is there, we have a train we don't normally see in the platforms. Well, it's not the platforms, it's in Manchester Piccadilly's platform 0. Which doesn't have a platform, so you can't really call it that, can we? But anyway, Colas Rail. If you don't listen. First time I've seen a train in this particular siding for a while. DR7396. Wonder where it's come from or going to. Avanti West Coast is in, as we'll see before. And we have a Northern and a Transpennine Express on platforms 1 and 2. Thing that makes you realise it is winter is how foggy it is. I mean, I did a shot from Sale Station watching the trams come in, and the trams have got their fog lights on, and until it's literally at the platform you can't see it. Because today I thought Crewe, Manchester Airport or Piccadilly. Well, Manchester Airport we would see nothing. Crewe is a replacement bus, but Old Reliable was open, so we're good. And I looked at the news recently, apparently there's going to be another strike by train drivers over New Year. So, yeah, fun. What a great end to the year, another strike at New Year. But Well, I can't lie, that's to be expected. Cancellation due to lack of train crew to Bristol Temple Meads. So not exactly a short journey from Manchester, but there we go. Anyway, let's go to platforms 8, 9 and 10, shall we? Now I've come on platform 4. Currently no train in, but there's a train going to Doncaster. Then I'll be able to change at Doncaster to go to Birmingham, so I don't know what's going on today with the trains, but loads of cancellations and diversions and engineering works. But there's a reason why I've come to platforms 4. And here's the reason why we're on platform 5. Looks like any normal Avanti West Coast Pendolino. I was right, there are another ones. There we go, there's another one. The Northern is in the other colour scheme. And that one's 323218. But the reason we come to see this particular Pendolino is its name. I don't think I've actually seen that Pendolino before. But it's nice to see that a City of Manchester Pendolino exists. So now I know Northern have got 2 of those other coloured trains. So I wasn't dreaming it, they do exist. So we'll go to platform 8 and 9 now, shall we? So they've just announced on the PA system, go to Doncaster to go Birmingham, Bristol and a few other places. Short notice change the timetable for the cancellation for that one. But I do promise we will have more than one train departing, I do promise that. We've even got a 9-car Pendolino on that platform and an 11-car one, the City of Manchester, on the other one. So we're definitely going to see Pendolinos leave, that's good. No Voyagers, which is a shame, but there we go. I wonder if we'll get any Novas on that platform.
Northern service to Chester via Waterloo this morning. I'm sorry to announce that due to a short notice change to the timetable, the 10 and 10 service has this morning been cancelled. Passengers travelling onwards towards Navigation Road, Altrincham, Hale, Ashfield, Romilly, Gloucester, Bromley, Lostock Rail, Northwich, Newbank, Cuddington, Delamere, Waterloo and Chester. Please note that your next available service will be the 11 service, which is scheduled to depart on platform 8. On behalf of Northern, I'd like to apologise for the cancellation of the 10:10 service and any inconvenience caused to you on your journey this morning.
Unless that one gets cancelled as well. Sorry. But I don't get how they changed the timetable this morning to cancel that train. That don't make any sense to me, but that's just the way it is. Cookie crumbles. So, yeah. What have we got coming in? I think it's a TF Trans-Pennine Express, I think. Looking at its lights anyway, let's have a look. Yes, it is. So, 2024. What a year for this channel. It started off with the £400 trip round Europe and the Middle East, which we failed. But then that led to a flight on the plane I have wanted to fly on for as long as I've seen it in the sky, the A380, and we managed to get a Qatar one And I was so happy we did that. That was amazing. The flights around Europe were great, and the Middle East, and seeing Abu Dhabi airport and having to last minute fly home. But I couldn't have picked a better flight to do back home, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And this year we've hit 400 subs, 500 subs, and coming into the new year we're at 565 at my last count. So each and every one of you, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, seeing the videos, and even if the ones that don't quite go right, like the 400 trip around Europe and the Middle East, at least we find a solution to the problem. All the videos I've loved doing this year. Regat 2024. That was brilliant. First ever military air show for the channel and for me, and I can't lie, decent videos. 747, obviously. 2025 has got a lot to live up to. I think we might be able to finish 2024 on a high, because what's the one train you never see on platforms 13 and 14? One of those. Look at that. So, 2025, what's the plan? Well, next year has to be kind of like not a bad year for the videos. It's going to be a good year, especially the new country that we're doing. Not letting that out the bag yet, although I can't wait to go. It's going to be fun. I know I've a couple of videos lined up for that trip as well. But with the Middle Eastern trip of 2026 coming up, we don't start with flights around Europe for the first time in 3 years. In fact, it'll be the next 2 years we won't be able to do it. So if we want to see the Middle East, which I do, and go on all the different flights that I have planned, that I am planning to do, small sacrifice needs to be made. But the road to 600 is on. And if we reach 600 in 2025, I don't know what I'm going to do for the video. I mean, I did think Caledonian... Drop the phone. I did think Caledonian Sleeper. That'd be nice. The river... Is it the Night Riviera to Penzance? That'd be a good one. Or the train and boat Dutch flyer that you can do for... with East Anglia trains. So we've got a few options of what to do for that channel, that milestone, if and when we get to it. I hope it's a case of when, not if. 331. while we're going through what was my best flights and best videos, for every great flight there has to be a bad flight. And this is purely down to the fact we couldn't finish the challenge. So coming in last place is the Wizz Air flight we got from Kuwait to Abu Dhabi. It left late, we couldn't get back through to catch the same plane to Athens. And Athens to London was meant to be the last 2 stops. Now, I don't understand why I couldn't just use the well, it wasn't a ticket to travel, so that's probably why. But again, there was no way of me getting that ticket on my phone. I had to go to the check-in desk and then come back in again. I mean, the absolute faff that would have caused is ridiculous. Northern in northern colours, there we go. But I think 2024 has been a year that, for the channel, has been one of the best years I'll ever have. And we stayed on a 747 for crying out loud. And I got an A380. How can I say 2024 was a bad year? Channel-wise, definitely not. Loved every second of it. 2025, with the secret country coming up in the first 8 weeks, and this is a promise, and I'm going to keep this promise. New Year's resolution before January the 1st. Every Monday, without fail, a video will be on the channel every Monday. I have to do it for myself, and I'm making that promise to you. And we have to prepare for one of the best trips I'll ever take in my life. Because 2026, I plan to go to the Middle East, to the Bahrain Grand Prix. But we're going to visit more than just Bahrain. Because I really just want to see most of the Middle East as much as I can do anyway. And some of the places I plan on going, I can't wait. Because yes, we've seen Doha Airport, but have we ever seen Qatar? We've not been to Qatar, we've not been into Dubai, we've not been into Abu Dhabi, and we've not been to Bahrain. So 4 countries I want to do, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, 2025, 2026, it's looking good. And I do hope and plan to get to more train stations and airports next year, just to see the difference. But Manchester Piccadilly will always be the old reliable station it's always been. That's a first. I've never seen that light be any other colour than red, and we've got a Pendolino, which looks like it's about to... oh, no! It's going to platform 13 again! I knew coming to Piccadilly was a good idea today. Wonder why it's not going through 14. Bit odd, but we'll take it. going to Glasgow via Wigan. So would have gone through Crewe, but obviously Crewe being closed is has come an alternative route. You would have thought a tilting train could have got through 14, but there we go. Did you spot what happened when that northern train came in? We got a wave, guys. We've not had a wave or a horn toot for a while, so we got a wave from northern. Yeah, that's a first. That might explain why it didn't go through 14. Blackpool North that's going to. We have gone to Blackpool and I will go back. I will go back, do the trams, because they've had an extension and a new trams. Blackpool needs to feature again. That'll be fun. There's so many videos I've done this year that I'm so happy I did. Riyadh, as I've said before, I enjoyed that massively. The A380, yeah, that's top, like by a mile. But let's see what 2026 brings. So the city of Manchester is departing the platform. But coming round the bend on platform 13 is a goods train, and I wonder if this big cat used to belong to Tia Transparent Express. East Midlands Railway on the other side of that train. So I've done best flights of 2024 and worst. But we also cover another mode of transport on this channel. Trains. So, the smorgasbord that we have. Best train journey 2024. What could it possibly be? Oh yeah, the LNER from Leeds to London. Wow. Honestly, first class travel on British Railway needs to be like that. That train was unbelievable. The service, the train, like the journey, it was gorgeous. I loved it. I want to do it again. I want to do it again, guys. We are going to do it again. Well, I had from the second part of the best and worst train journeys, but I've changed my mind on the worst one. It's not TP Express. It's the one that we got back from London to Doncaster, back from Riyadh. Grand Central, or the Grand Disappointment, because no Wi-Fi. You had to pay for Coca-Cola and fizzy drinks. You could get free water and free hot drink, but you had to pay for everything else. TP Express aren't like that. You pay first class, you get everything free. So yeah, the worst train journey 2024, London, King's Cross to Doncaster with Grand Central. And yeah, it was cheaper than LNER, it was, but TP Express is sometimes cheaper than LNER, but you still get a decent service. You don't have to pay for hot, like, fizzy drink. But in 2025, hopefully, we get to do Avanti West Coast first class and cross country first class. And no, that will not be from Manchester to Stockport. That wouldn't be a challenge. But I think it's about time I stopped talking and we saw some trains. So let's do that, shall we? Now there is Transport for Wales, but it's in a special livery. We have a special livery TFW, guys. And it's a class 197 special livery as well. Most of the train looks normal. Can you spot what makes this one different? Yes, it has Made in Wales in English and Welsh. That's what makes it different. No, it's not. It's that beautiful dragon on the back. That is so nice.
toilet service, please make your way down the platform.
197120 for those who want to know what number it is.
Trains that do run are expected to be busy. Passengers are advised to check before they travel by visiting nationalrail.org.uk.
Now, it's time to end the video. And what a very weird sight it is at Manchester, seeing the first 4 platforms all empty. Doesn't happen very often, but there's no voyages to, well, anywhere. Diversion work sending Avanti West coasts through platforms 13. And load show's been cancelled for the last couple of days. Today, due to engineering works. Look at the amount of people waiting for a train. Crazy. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to find somewhere warm because it is freezing today. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video and all the videos we've done in 2024. If you like this video in particular, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit notification button for this video. Me and the coffee cup will see you on the next one and in 2025. Have an amazing new year and we'll see you in the next one.